The time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his back. Dumps it down to the back.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up, to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
That completion makes it second and short. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. They trap him for a sack.
How about Notre Dame sending a backer? Here he comes up with the sack. A little Rudy magic on this one. Well, they've had some great linebacker play over the years. Of course, think about Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith, who's now in the NFL and had a great career in South Bend. Notre Dame with great history in playing linebacker.
That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. Looking to pass. It's Carr. They'll try a pass here. Grab near the sticks. It's Haas. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so second and 5.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. the gun now on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, this offense better get it together. First sack of the game, and it's by a defensive back to try to set the tone.
They'll kick it away here. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First down and more. He's still running. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades. Going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. This goes on and on. Of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him run the football the way he is today.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Can they convert on third down to keep this drive rolling? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
A running play called on fourth down. It's a solid game to pick up the first down, and what'll be likely the final play of this first quarter. We reach the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. We'll see if these offenses can find a spark, get a rhythm going in the second quarter of this playoff game. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Snags a quick throw. Touchdown, Nittany Lions, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
And they tack on the extra point. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Offense is back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Grab down the middle. It's Haas. It's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The completion sets up a second down play. Caught in the backfield. It's Haas. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, Here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
That's caught. It's Washington. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw.
He's in the clear. No shot to bring him down. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's 1st and goal at the 3. He keeps it on the design run. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off. It's a design run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So they pass on the chip shot field goal. They're going to go for it. 4th and goal from the 5. Scanning the field. It's Carr. Looking to scramble. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
They'll run it to the right side. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Ball handed off. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Everybody knows how hard it is to run the ball when you're this close to your own goal line. I mean, everybody in the stadium knows you're going to try to run the ball to get it away from the shadow of that goal line. But you got to do a better job than that. You're a yard away from giving up 2 points and a safety because you couldn't hold your own up front.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's free around the 15. Now here he goes. Inside the 40. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Plenty space at the 20. Touchdown, Penn State. No chance to catch him there. He just breaks away and takes it to yards. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Dropping back. It's Carr. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks loose at the 45. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Looks right, lets it fly. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Quarterback catches a break on this throw. He puts it up into traffic. The defender actually catches the ball, comes down out of bounds, or he would have had a pick.
Hands off to the left. Past the 30. Finding space at the 20. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against a pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And now before the kickoff, a timeout is taken by the kicking team here. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Defense not pressing this time. Looking downfield. It's Carr. And here comes a deep shot. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense comes back out onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
First down and 10. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch! He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you could just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
To the air, it's Carr. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. He fires this throw, and it's intercepted. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss. Second down and 11. Receiver left alone. Easy completion. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Now they call a run. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Offense behind the 6 now on second and 11 after the 1-yard loss. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Makes the first down, but crazy Price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back. Lets it fly to the wideout. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Powering through the defender. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. What a throw by the sophomore quarterback.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Pulls it in. It's Williams.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
To throw, it's Carr. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Haas. They They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. He escapes the pocket. It's complete. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
One more play here in the quarter. Press coverage now from the secondary. Caught near the goal line. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. To throw, it's Carr. Caught in the flat by the running back. Touchdown, Fighting Irish, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Now the important point after attempt. PAT makes it a 17-7 game. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Martin. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with a lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The back's got it. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. The Nittany Lions will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Trying for a 4th down completion. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Well, here we go, Chris. Talk about a game-changing play by this defense. Maybe a momentum-stealing play. I mean, there's still work to be done here, but this defense has given their offense a shot to maybe get back into this game.
Back to pass. It's Carr. Moves out of the pocket. Wide open downfield. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be 1st down and goal. The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got it right near the end zone. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it. Offense retakes the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He finds the running back in the flat. Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety. Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark. Breaks an open space. And the offense trots back out on the field again. Scanning the field. It's Carr. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Williams. Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Comes down to this in this playoff game, 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking to scramble. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up 4th down. Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, I don't know about you, but you can almost feel the level of anxiousness that's going through this stadium right now. He picked up that first down, and without it, I think this game was over. I mean, when he took off, there was a chance that this thing was over, but he found a way to get the first down, much to this crowd's disappointment.
Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes, and the offense produce some magic. He's running out of time here. On the run here. Lets it go. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the game just good enough for a first down. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Takes the handoff. It's Taylor. They get him down, but that's a solid game. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes, and the offense produce some magic. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
First and goal here. They need a touchdown and a two-point conversion to tie. They test the middle there, but get nothing. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. And the offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. To throw, it's Carr. The pass rush closing in. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
Chris, how fitting that this offense finds a way to score a touchdown late in the game. They've been doing it all year long, and a big reason that they're here in the postseason. Now, you always practice the two-point plays, right? Now, you better pick your best one and deliver to tie this game up.
Crowd trying to make an impact, helping the defense on this crucial play. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he will get in. The two-point conversion will tie this game up late. Could be headed for overtime. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Martin. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look, cover as much ground as you can, and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
As the first down is still going. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here comes our first play of overtime. On the ground, it's Taylor. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to pass, it's Carr. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
You know, we always want to look at the quarterback after a play like that. What did he do? Getting outside of the pocket, finding open receivers, I got it. But how about the receivers? Finding themselves understanding that they have to change the rules of their routes and adjust to what the quarterback is doing by scrambling.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Powering through a tackle into the end zone to take the lead here in OT. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down, ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. And here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short completion with the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So here comes a crucial 3rd down play. They have 2 plays to make this, needing a touchdown to stay in the game. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Well, these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's 1st and goal.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT. Or you go for 2 and win it right now.
What a job of answering and coming up with that touchdown. Good throw by the quarterback. Put a touchdown on the board. And now with all this momentum, man, part of me really wants to just try to end it right here and go for 2 for the victory.
So here we go. What a moment as they set up with a 2-point conversion to try to win this game right now. And now the defense will spend a timeout to get everybody on the same page before this important play. How about this? A 2-point conversion now with the ball game on the line. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. And he's in there. They gamble and get it to win the game. What a call. The course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.